Picture this. You are sitting at your desk. It is 2 p.m. on a Tuesday. A notification pings on your phone. An urgent email lands in your inbox with a heavy thud. Someone taps you on the shoulder. You are juggling 5 different tasks, spinning plates, trying to keep everything in the air. Yet by the time you close your laptop at the end of the day, you feel a strange emptiness. You are exhausted, yes, but you feel like you've accomplished nothing. Does this sound familiar? We often convince ourselves that this is just the cost of doing business. We tell ourselves that being busy is the same as being effective, but it isn't. You are fighting a daily battle. But the enemy isn't the market, or your competitors, or your boss. The enemy is a cluttered mind. To win this war, you don't need another productivity app. You don't need more time. You need a completely different philosophy. You need the mindset of a samurai. In the 17th century, a man named Miyamoto Musashi walked the earth. He was a ronin, a masterless samurai. He fought over 60 duels to the death, and he remained undefeated. Legend says he wasn't just skilled, he was untouchable. But Musashi wasn't merely a brute force fighter. He was a strategist, an artist, and a philosopher. Towards the end of his life, he retreated to a cave to write his masterpiece, Gorin no Sho, or the Book of 5 Rings. This book wasn't just about how to swing a sword. It was a manual on strategy, mindset, and the art of winning when the odds are stacked against you. Musashi believed that the way of the warrior is the same in all things. If you understand the principles of combat, you understand the principles of business, of leadership, and of life. Today, we are going to break down Musashi's philosophy. I will show you 3 specific ancient techniques that will help you slash through the noise of the modern world. By the end of this video, you will have the tools to stop just working and start striking with precision. Let's begin. Principle number 1, Mushin. In English, this translates to no mind or the empty mind. Now, don't misunderstand. This doesn't mean a mindless state. It refers to a mind that is not fixed on anything, and therefore open to everything. It is the state of flow. Musashi taught a simple, brutal truth. If there is hesitation in the heart, the sword becomes dull. In a life or death duel, if you stop to think about your technique, or if you worry about dying, you freeze. That split second of hesitation, that is when you are defeated. In our modern world, your hesitation has a different name. We call it multitasking. We wear multitasking like a badge of honor. But trying to write a complex proposal while checking Slack messages is not efficiency. It is exactly like trying to fight 2 enemies at once in different directions. You divide your spirit. You weaken your strike. You lose both battles. So, how do we apply Mushin to your workflow? I call this the one-stroke method. Here is your mission for tomorrow morning. For the first 90 minutes of your day, you must go completely dark. No phone, no email. Turn on Do Not Disturb. Close every tab on your browser except the one you need. Pick your single most critical strategic task, the one that actually moves the needle. And finish it with one continuous, unbroken effort, like a single clean sword stroke. When you work without the friction of switching tasks, you enter Mushin. The work becomes effortless, and the quality of your output will terrify your competition. Principle number 2, Hyoshi, or rhythm. In the Book of Five Rings, Musashi wrote, "There is rhythm in everything. There is a rhythm to the seasons, a rhythm to the tides, and a rhythm to combat. To win, you must disrupt the enemy's rhythm while mastering your own." Here is the problem I see with most high performers today. You ignore your biological rhythm. You try to grind. You sit in your chair for 8 hours straight, force-feeding your brain information, fueled by caffeine and anxiety. You think this is discipline. It is not. It is a battle without rhythm. You are fighting against your own biology, and that is a fight you will eventually lose. The solution is what I call the samurai interval. Think of this as an evolution of the Pomodoro technique, but with a warrior's intent. Fight with intense focus for 50 minutes. Give it everything. Then, for 10 minutes, completely sheath your sword. And here is the crucial rule. During this break, do not touch your phone. Checking social media is not resting. Scrolling is information processing. It is noise. It clutters the mind you just tried to clear. Instead, step away. Look out a window. Breathe. Meditate. Sharpen your mind like a blade, so that when you sit back down, you are ready to strike again with full power. Respect the rhythm, and your energy will last all day. Finally, principle number 3. This is perhaps the most important for leaders. Kan no Mi, or the observation eye. Musashi distinguished between 2 types of sight. Ken, which is looking at surface details, and Kan, which is seeing the essence of things. His rule was specific. Perceive strongly, see weakly. If you stare too hard at the enemy's sword, the detail, you miss the strike coming from the side. You become obsessed with the small picture and blind to the big one. In business, we get stuck in the seeing eye. We obsess over the checklist. We clear emails. We put out tiny fires. We suffer from tunnel vision, and this leads to burnout and poor strategy. To fix this, you need to step back. Use the mountain view review. Here is the rule. Never close your laptop until you have planned tomorrow. Spend the last 10 minutes of your workday detaching from the details. Look at the whole battlefield. What did you achieve? What is the single most important move for tomorrow? Map it out. When you sit down the next morning, you shouldn't have to waste energy thinking about where to start. You should already be in your kamae, your battle stance, ready to win. Let's review your strategy. First, Mushin. Destroy multitasking and work with single-minded focus. Second, Hyoshi. Control your energy with the rhythm of the samurai interval. And third, Kan no Mi. Plan your victory before you even step onto the battlefield. Miyamoto Musashi dedicated his life to the way of the sword. But the sword was just a tool. The real mastery was over himself. You can begin your transformation tomorrow. Remember, do not let your tools, your phone, your laptop, your inbox master you. You must be the master of the blade. If you are ready to elevate your career and reclaim your focus, consider subscribing to this channel. We discuss strategy, psychology, and the art of business. and I want to hear from you. In a world of constant distraction, what is your best method for staying sharp? Share your wisdom in the comments below. Until next time, focus on what matters